Hello, Cancer. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of Cancer. I'm so excited to be here, and I want to thank you so much for support the channel, for your likes, subscribes, shares. Thank you for the orders that you place with me, and thank you for your wonderful comments and engagement I had with you guys last month. It was phenomenal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I cannot express how much I do. But I want to go ahead and get you started, Cancer. Cancer, I prayed and I meditated over your reading the way that I normally do, and I laid the foundation of your spread, just as you see here. This is the foundation. I will be clarifying some cards. It's not the end, so you will see it build up as I progress through the reading. But we're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck, and you have the Two of Pentacles in the upright position. The Two of Pentacles in the upright position. Can you see that? This shows me that you've been juggling, or that you will be juggling, two of something, two or more of something. Something that brings value, something that brings stability into your life. It could be money, it could be money and family, career and money, jobs. I mean, like, whatever it is, health and a relationship, whatever it is you juggle that brings value, that means something in your life, something tangible. You will be juggling and trying to make some decisions with it. Okay. In the near past, you have the Three of Swords in the upright position. And this is energy carried over from the month ago, mostly. Right here in the U position, you have the Five of Wands in the upright position. And this is how you feel, how you're thinking, how you're feeling about a circumstance, what you're experiencing with it. And this is the circumstances. This is the situation that you're going through at this moment, or that you will be going through in the month of this is for. You have the Six of Cups in the upright position, and you have the Ace of Pentacles covering the Six of Cups in the upright position. The Ace of Pentacles can either hurt you or help you in some way. This is a challenging card. I mean, a challenging position. So it can either hurt you or help you in some way. Okay, I'm going to explain these in just a minute, what I'm seeing here. In the near future, you have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. In the total outcome, you have the Four of Cups pointing towards the future. It came out sideways, and the in the upright position part is pointing towards the future. Okay, you've got some air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You've got some fire here, energy going on. This is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have mostly earth sign energy going on, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then you have your energy here more towards the end, the total outcome, the Four of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a general reading, but I can tell you right off the top, as I'm looking at the overview and just giving like an overall synopsis of what's going on. It's mostly related to the energy for this month is mostly related to health, family, wealth, resources, home life, career, jobs. This is Cups also. So we got your energies twice. Six of Cups in the upright position. Yeah, it's mostly related to family, money and family, finances, resources, health, wealth, emotions. Yeah, it's mostly related to that. Last month, you guys had some very difficult energies. You were going through quite a bit with some pain that you were having. And that was dealing with, if I can remember, It was dealing with some toxic energies, some devil energies, some toxic energies, feeling, feeling trapped and bound in a situation, or dealing with habits, or dealing with someone that was toxic around you in your environment, or experiences that you were going through. And it was very, very painful. You were drawn in. You were very, very drawn into that person or that situation. I remember it because you had the devil twice in the general part of the reading and during the mid-month love. But you're coming out of it. You're working on healing. You're coming out of it. You have some heartbreak, and it does show the heartbreak. Three of Swords. It shows the pain and the heartbreak and possible three-party relationship, three-party situations from last month. And you're still going through some internal battles. You're still fighting through some internal battles with the Five of Wands, but there's change taking place. You may be still, some of you, this isn't just internal with the Five of Wands, with this energy of change taking place, like uncomfortable change. Some of you, this is internal and external with people in your environment, like harsh negotiations, some minor bickering and misunderstandings, everybody needing to come together and trying to work on a situation, but they can't really, they're not really seeing eye to eye, but there's communication going on, and everybody, I guess, trying to come together on a situation. Or battling in general, but it's not like severe. It doesn't feel severe. It doesn't feel like severe like the Five of Swords. But this is in a you position, and you're feeling some kind of way. You whether it's internal or external or both, you're feeling some kind of way about this. And I want to explore this a little bit because you are coming out of heartbreak. You're coming up from the Three of Swords, coming from a 3 to a 5. So the numbers alone is progression. And then you go up to a 6 in the current situation. With the 6 card, with the 6 of Cups, you're thinking about the past. You're feeling nostalgic. You want to create harmony in your life. You want some peace and some harmony. And it's like you are looking back on how things used to be. Looking back on how things used to be before you got to the point that you did. And this could be normally this is the 6 of Cups, depicts children playing, a young person offering another young person a cup of love, a cup of emotions, a cup of memories. And it's about past, it's about friendships. Someone returning from the past, coming to do this. Friendship, people coming together. And that is in the traditional tarot deck. But I feel like in this particular position, this particular instance, you're more so, it feels like you're more so looking back on how things used to be. And it may not necessarily be with a person. It may not necessarily be about friendship or someone coming back from the past, but I kind of feel like this is you. For those of you who have experienced this difficulty last month and prior to. Now, for some of you, you really are. Last month didn't resonate with you, but you really are looking back on the past, having some, maybe having some fun with friends, reliving something in the past, being nostalgic, But let's see how it unfolds, because this is a general reading and it will resonate with some, but not all, and different, there are going to be different stories for different people. Covering you, the Ace of Pentacles, and it can either hurt you or harm you. The Ace of Pentacles is an offering. It's an offering from the universe. It's an offering from God, an offering from Spirit, however you believe. but it is an offer, not really coming from a person. It's like something coming out of the clear blue sky, something happening, some gateway opening, some door opening for this opportunity to come in. And it's related to something that brings value and stability in your life, related to something tangible, money, a job, family, an offer to create something, an offer like resources. I don't feel like this card can hurt you. I feel like it's here to help you. I feel like this is a blessing coming in to help you create something that you may be feeling nostalgic about. Something, maybe there was something you didn't do in the past and you'd like to do it now. You're kind of looking back and saying to yourself, I wish I had done that when I had the opportunity, when I had the chance. If I had a chance to start over again, I would. If the same opportunity came to me at this time, I would go for it. I wish I could do it. I wish I could redo this. And this is what I'm hearing for some of you. Now, with the Two of Pentacles, you go from a 1 to a 2. Some of you already know what this is. The offer is coming in, is right here, and you've got a decision to make on whether to do it or not, whether to take it or not. Some of you, this hasn't come in yet because this is May and this is a current situation. But it's coming. Something is coming. The energy is here. And you're juggling. Man, I wished on this and I thought about it. And I wish I had the opportunity to do this thing over again. But it's here. And I'm not quite prepared. Oh, man, this sucks. Oh, man. This is forcing me. This opportunity that's coming in is forcing me to maybe juggle. I've got to take it though. I've got to take this chance. I got to take this opportunity and kind of juggle it around, kind of make it work with what I already have. How am I going to do this? I've got so much going on in one hand, but this incredible opportunity coming in the other hand. How am I going to juggle this? How am I going to make this work? But this was a chance of a lifetime. This thing that's coming back from the past, this chance that I have been wanting, is here. Oh gosh, this is exciting. This is exciting, Cancer. I'm glad to see some sort of shift and change from last month. For some of you, this is an offer coming in to get the help that you needed from last month, like maybe sobriety, a chance to kind of somebody needing to sober up, somebody needing to heal from some energies from last month with all the devil activity, and a helping hand is coming in this month. Remember when I kept saying, you guys need help, you got to find a way to get some help. Pick your head up. Things will get better. Seek help. And this may be it for some of you, the way I was saying, because the heartbreak is carrying over and you have an uncomfortable change taking place, an uncomfortable transformation. The 5 is change, and then you're progressing to a 6. And this Ace of Pentacles is coming in to help, to create some kind of, that offer that you need. I hope you guys can understand what I'm talking about, Cancer. Some of you are saying, like, what is this lady talking about? I don't drink, I don't do drugs. I'm not addicted to the devil and some kind of bad situation. What is she talking about? Again, it's not going to resonate. That part of that story is not going to resonate with everybody, but some people it did, from last month. And it's carrying over. I see it's right here. That heartbreak, that loneliness. This lady's, she's feeling broken. She's lonely. She's trying to heal. She wants to heal from this. She's sitting in darkness by herself. And now you're emerging. You're emerging through this change. You're coming up. You're rising up with great passion and force. Something is forcing this change, or you are forcing yourself to make this change, to make this happen. You're sparking your own energy to get this at least going. to come up out of this darkness. You're mustering up that fire inside of you, saying, I got to get out of this. You know, you're doing this like a fire sign. Well, I'm a Leo. So it's like when we feel trapped into something, you know, I can definitely speak for myself. When I feel trapped and you know, I'm feeling down at my lowest, I got to find a way to break out of this. I got to do something. I got to create some kind of action. And fire sign energy, the wands are about action. I got to do something. That rage inside of me makes me want to get up and do something. It gives me a boost. It gives me extra energy. And it is what sparks other things. You know, putting that fire under feet. That fire under feet that comes out of nowhere when I'm backed into a corner. There's a lot of fast moving energy around me like it is now. A lot of fast moving energy inside of me. And I got to make this thing happen. This has got to change. I'm not going back to the way things were. I got to get this going. I got to do something. Something's got to happen. It's got to happen moving forward. I'm not taking any shorts. No. This has got to happen. And that's what I'm feeling with this card, even if, you know, as I'm looking at it. Look at the force coming up out of the ground with this one wand coming up out of the ground and the other four are around it. I know this isn't the meaning of this card, but this is what I'm getting from it. And the other cards, the other wands, they're rising up too. Two are planted into the ground, two more rising up, and then there's one rising even higher. You're coming up out of it. You're bursting up out of the ground with the fire. That spirit, that heat is giving you passion and drive to do something, to make something happen. And when we put that kind of energy out into the universe, things start happening. When we set our intentions and we're focused at it, all sorts of doors start opening. Whatever it is we concentrate on is what we attract. Yep. And that is how you feel about this situation. But you're over here, you know, back in your own energy. You have some fire sign energy inside of you too. You have some fiery people around you that's pushing you. Push. Come on, you can do this, Cancer. You got this. You don't have to stay in this situation. You got this. Come on, girl. Come on, man. Come on, we got you. We're gonna do this together. We're gonna fight this thing together. You're gonna make this happen. And these could be friends supporting you. And you know this is coming in. I don't feel like this is a challenge, unless this can be a challenge if this offer is coming in that's not healthy. If it's attached to something negative. That's the way that it can challenge you. If it is attached to something that's not healthy for you and you're tempted. If it's like, you know, but generally, this is a very good card. Now, over here, in the near future, if you accept this challenge this challenge over here to get something going, to make something happen, and for many of you, this is going to be business. To make something happen, maybe with a group of people, then it'll create some more balance and harmony in your life. It'll create some harmony. Because the number 6 is about, it's about harmony, balance, harmony, loyalty. You'll be charitable in the future coming up. You'll be giving of yourself to receive more blessings coming in, or you be, that may not be your intention, but if you sometimes when you give up something, when you give of yourself, when you give of your time, money, things that you don't that you would like to share, or things that you may not be using, give up your time, your money, you're generous with yourself, period. It can come back to you. You can see it in other ways. You can either see it directly the way you give it, or you get it back in other ways. But you want to be careful with this Six of Pentacles in the near future. You want to be careful to not overextend yourself, give more than you receive, neglect yourself in the process of giving, or give to the wrong people. Give to, situations that aren't worthy of your time, of your attention, of your affection, of your money, of your resources. You want to kind of be, kind of be mindful of that. But this is a good, this is a good card too. This is good. This is very positive energy, very giving energy. You're giving to an organization, to a charity, to people, to someone, family members, and trying to balance things here, because there's balance here as well. If there's some sort of relationship you want, between family relationship or whatever, yeah, be mindful how you distribute things. Be kind of cautious of that, how you distribute. And this is what I'm getting for some of you, how you balance, because you want to make sure that you're nurturing yourself as well. If this is business related, with career and business, don't give more to a job that's not giving the same to you. And don't do that. Don't put more into a career if you're not getting any satisfaction out of it, if you're not getting any happiness out of that, or if you're not getting a good return on your money, or ability to move and progress and get promotions within that. If this is job related, make sure something is well balanced. There's nothing more miserable than being in a job or in a career that doesn't give you fulfillment, or you only get money from that, unless that's what you want. I'm just in this for the money. But if you're somebody who needs that balance and harmony with the six, then make sure it kind of evens out for you, fulfills some other things that you need other than money. And if it's a business that you want to start, with this Ace of Pentacles, this thing that you were thinking about in the past that you feel like you should have started a while ago but didn't have the opportunity or whatever, and you're working, I'm getting this for somebody. Somebody wants to make a transition between, a job, something that doesn't, a job and a career, to starting a business. And they wish they had done this in the past. Even investments. Gosh, I wish I had invested in that freaking Amazon stock when I had a chance. God, why didn't I do it? Why didn't I invest? Why didn't I invest in that company? Now, everywhere I turn is there. I could have been rich. I could have been a millionaire. But no, I was doing something else. Mine was someplace else. And will that opportunity ever come again? Will it ever come again where I can invest in a company, invest in something, invest in myself, invest in my own business? Is it too late? That was the past. But this is here and now, and I feel like I need to do something. Is it too late for me to invest? What's new coming? Is there a new company? And I don't know where I'm getting this from, but it's coming. This message is coming for somebody. Yeah, there will be new businesses, new companies that you can invest in, if that's something that you want to do, if you're looking into stocks. The market is up right now, so it's pretty good. Go for it. Maybe look into some investment. Who is this for? You guys, when you see this video and this is your story that I'm talking about with investments and this career thing, please let me know. Write it in the comments. I'd love to read it because I'm picking up on somebody. The market is kind of bullish right now. It's good. It's pretty good. And then there's a wide open market for technology, like global technology, communications. What else? Real estate. It's open. It's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. The market is open for commercial real estate. Definitely. The market is open for the healthcare industry. If you want to invest in some sort of healthcare company, somebody on this list is into the stocks and investments. Wow, okay. And you're concerned about whether the stock is going to be bullish or bear coming in the near future with the current administration. How is this going to balance out? Will you make a mistake if you do this? Will there be volatility in the market? Will you lose if you gamble? If you feel like you might be gambling? Who is this? Damn. Interesting. This is very interesting. Wow, okay. And you want to balance this out. Maybe, and I'm talking to somebody in specific, I just don't know who it is. This is a general reading and it's very, very specific. For somebody, the message coming through is don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all of your moving forward, don't put all of your don't put all of your stocks in one company. Diversify. Pick a few. Get with a good advisor, a financial advisor, not just somebody who invests themselves and not just give advice on what to do because they study the market. Not just an analyst or an associate who studies the market, but someone who invests themselves and they know what they're doing. And not just telling you how to do it. Not just setting up a portfolio. Setting up portfolios because that's what they do. That is their job. That is how they get paid. Okay? But talk to another investor. Talk to somebody who also, invests. Maybe, damn it, who is this? Talk to somebody else who invests. Maybe someone who invests in startup companies. Someone maybe you can partner up with and try to balance. Someone you can partner up with. And you can balance your job between investing or getting a business started without harming what you currently have. You can balance the two. You can continue working and investing in a business, or investing in stocks, and balance both of them, because you got balance twice in the near future. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Very interesting, Cancer. Wow. This is deep. I'm trying to know who this is. Oh goodness. Okay. So don't worry. Don't worry too much about the administration and how it comes together and who's going to be president next. You go out and you do your thing. You do your thing. You do your thing anyway. Don't be nervous. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear stop you. You do your research. Check into what's going on, what's good. Maybe put a little in investing in a company, or just start your own, or maybe you can do both. If you want to invest in a little in companies, but you're concerned about possible recession coming up again, the market crashing, we're going into a bear market, because stocks will start plummeting and going down for some people, and then you're afraid of losing. you know take some of that seed money you have, take some of that money and invest in your own business or your own startup. It could be a brick and mortar company. It could be a business that you start from your home. It doesn't even have to be something where there's like a lot of overhead, where you have to invest a lot of overhead. You've got to come up with a lot of overhead for your business. But you can start small and let it grow, and kind of monitor and balance as you go along. Does that make sense, Cancer? I know that's very, very specific, but that message needed to come out for somebody. I just don't know who it is. There's somebody. Please let me know who this is. I'm curious. You got me on pins and needles. I don't know who this is. It's driving me nuts. Okay, all right, Cancer. Okay. In the total outcome, you have the Four of Cups, and it's pointed towards the future. This is a very beautiful card. I'm looking at it here. This Four of Cups lady, beautiful, beautiful card. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? She is turning down an offer that's being made to her. She's turning something down, and this is something, it's emotional. She's turning down an offer of love. She's turning down an offer of something, that would give her happiness and fulfillment. She's turning it down because she's concentrating on the three that she has in front of her, and then the other cup, the cup that's being offered from the universe up here. It's like right here. Another blessing coming in, but she's concentrated, she's bored, she's discontent, she's not happy with what's being offered here. She also, it may not be boredom, or it may not be discontentment. It could just be that she's refusing to settle for something she wants, or she feels that her plate is too full right now. That can be it too. But here, with this pointed towards the future, one moment. With this pointed toward the future, it may be something that you try to prolong. It not because it's not reversed. Will you accept this offer, or the offer goes away before you get a chance to say, okay, I changed my mind, I want it, but then it's gone, it's too late, and you want it back. You wish you had that offer, and it's not in the upright position where you're empowered to turn it down. It is in the position where you're trying to negotiate, to haggle. Hold on, wait a minute, wait. Let me think about this. Okay, wait, don't go anywhere, don't go so fast. Let me think about this a little bit. How long do I have to think about this? How much time do I have? I just need a little time to think about it. Let me kind of think. I just need a little time. If you can just hold this offer, hold on just a minute. Wait, don't go so fast. Hold on, wait. I can't sign right now. I can't sign this right now. Let me check credit. Let me check bank account. Let me talk to the spouse. I just need a little time. I gotta check on some things first. For some of you, this is love, and you're holding on. This person is trying to get at me, but I'm not ready right now. But I don't want her or him to go away just yet. Let's kind of keep getting to know each other. Let's kind of let me investigate this. Let me see what's going on with this before I turn it down real quick. Before I turn it down so fast, or it slips away from me. This cup of love coming in slips away from me. Let me kind of drag this out a little bit. Let's see where this is going first before I give an answer. But you want to be careful. You want to be careful, Cancer, coming up with the total outcome. This is not a position that you want to be in the total outcome, because if you dragging something out, or you procrastinating, you not acting. You understand? You not acting causes you to lose it anyway. And over here, you're being nostalgic because I feel like you've missed something. You don't want this to happen again. You don't want it to slip by again, because the windows of opportunity are open for you, and you don't want to mess this up coming up. Whether it's finances, business, investments, career, new love coming in, some healing coming in. And I'm talking to different people here. And this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but whoever it resonates with, you'll know what's what. You'll know whether it's you or whether someone you're involved with that's close to you, and you're projecting their energy as well. You'll know who this is, who fits which story, because there's a few stories going on here. But you don't want this to slip out of your hands again if it's something that's good. If this offer that's coming in is something to help you heal from the past with the 3, because here you could be, looking at these 3 of Cups, thinking about the heartbreak you had, concentrating so hard on the past heartbreak, how you trying to heal, I'm healing from this 3 of Swords, this who hurt me in the past, the pain I felt, and you're so concentrated, you're so focused on looking at it and healing, and wish that you could have love, and wish that you could heal, and wish whatever it is you're wishing here, that you don't see the other one coming. You don't see your way out. You don't see this as a way out for you. You don't see this as a way out. You don't see how juggling the 2 things, how you can make it work. So you may not want to play this little game, play this little waiting game, this little trick to try to prolong something because you're procrastinating. You may not feel as confident as you could to make a decision. You don't want this to hurt you, in other words, but this is a beautiful spread, but much stronger energy, much better energy than last month. Cancer, this is great. And you know what? I don't even want to clarify some of these cards. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is add a little something from Lenormand, maybe Lenormand deck here, to kind of see what other energies play into this. Yep, look at the Seven of Cups, Wishes, Queen of Pentacles. Oh God, look at this. For many of you, is definitely business related. Queen of Pentacles in the background. You making money. You could be a woman or just a man with the Queen energy. That didn't come out right. Oh God, that sounds bad. But you could you could be a man exhibiting like, God, that still doesn't sound bad. You could be a man exhibiting, some of the more feminine energy. You could, your role could be like the homemaker, while your spouse is the breadwinner. You could be working from home. You could be the one, home taking care of the kids and stuff like that. That could be it. But either way, this is a feminine energy, making money. Feminine energy taking, you holding the pentacle there. Here you're wishing upon a star. You're daydreaming about different cup, the different what's inside the different cups, trying to figure out whether it's an illusion, whether it's a dream, whether or not it's real, and then you're juggling your ideas on what you'd like to accomplish, because it's money. Most of this is money related, money and value related. So it's all consistent and it's beautiful. Very, very good energy, but I would like to just add a few cards here. There's nothing to really clarify. You having it's going to be a much better month for you guys overall. Let's add a few cards here, additionals, to your reading to see what's going on. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Cancer? There's a man involved. I pre-shuffled the deck, by the way. I pre-shuffled to get your energy flowing inside of it. Entrepreneurial with the fox, see? Okay. Come on. What's going on? I feel like the bear is coming for some reason. Bear, big finance. I don't know. Is it coming? A star. Okay. You got a man. Some of this this reading, I feel like this reading is about a man. I feel like this is a man I'm talking to, or men. I definitely feel like this is men that I'm talking to. I'm picking this up because the man is the first one that came out, and the fox is next to the man, and the stars at the end. The fox in this reading is about small business, entrepreneurial, getting something started, working independently as an independent consultant or small business person, building. Could be a contractor, someone working contract for a company, but not necessarily an employee with that company. Working your way away from big business where you are employed, but you going out solo and you are building. You are building for your family. The fox is also building for the family. And then there's a tree next to it. Family roots is something that, yep. And then you have wands up here. The clubs represent wands in the traditional tarot deck. So it brings you passion. Your fire's lit. This thing here that's going on with you is, your fire's lit. And you're having wishes fulfilled with the star. 6 hearts, bringing, harmony and stability into your life. Harmony and balance with the 6. This 6 is like a really big theme going on with you here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 6, 6. Foundation with the 4. change with the 5. Then you have another 1 here. This is an awesome reading. Cancer, hat goes off to you. I know this is a very specific reading, and somebody will get something out of this. You know, many of you, this is a man, and you know, you have this woman, this Queen of Pentacles in the back, giving you support, giving you some ideas about maybe which stock to choose or which business to go to. You know, something that brings you joy. She's telling you. I feel like she's telling you, okay, you know what, honey, if you do this, please pick something that you like. Please let it be something that you like, and maybe, you know, you and I can work together. That, you know, that I'll like too. Let's look at doing something we like. Or this could be a business partner. This could be your partner that says, okay, listen, man, or listen, woman, I'm your partner in this. Do not pick something, you know, do not pick. We need to negotiate over this, because I don't want to do something that doesn't bring me joy. I'm not doing something else in a career or in business that I don't get something out of, that I don't enjoy. It's got to be more than just the money. And it's happening. It's happening. It's coming together for you. But go with it. Don't procrastinate toward the end. Be decisive. Be more assertive. You know, water signs can be kind of introvert. So you need to kind of be, you know, a little bit bolder toward the end, and decisive about what you want. But you really need to continue carrying out this energy here, this boldness, lack of fear. Being bold and assertive doesn't necessarily mean being foolish, but it means, you know, it's confidence. You want to have confidence here. You don't want to get too introvert and passive over here. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Whatever it is, for those of you who are healing and going through a healing process from last month, because I am concerned about quite a few of you from last month. I'm very concerned, and I hope that you are getting the healing that you need from last month. You know, because I know that there's some return viewers, and maybe, just maybe, this shift of focus where you can concentrate on doing something other than all of that other stuff that was going on in the past. Maybe this concentration, this shift can help you, can allow you to get some healing going on. Spirit, what messages? Wait a minute. Your cards want to come out. Hold on. Wait. Whoop. Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer's career and finances? What messages do you have for Cancer's career and finances? Partnership. There it is. Woo. Spirit, what healing messages do you have for... Oh, goodness. These cards were jumping out. I'm just going to leave this here. I didn't even finish. Okay. Healing messages of love. Okay. All right. Here we go. Spirit, what messages do you have for... what health and wellness messages do you have for Cancer? What messages do you have? Ooh, God. Okay. Damn. Passion and fire. Ooh. Okay. Cancer, you're on fire this month. I'm blushing over here. Jeez. The energy is strong. It's yeah. Ooh. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's just boom, 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 boom. Okay. All right. We get it. This is what you need. This is the passion, the fire that I was saying that you need to do this. Okay. Partnership. Allow helpful, supportive partners into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from the person who brings needed skills and resources. Yep. That's what I was saying about the partnership over here. If you can partner with somebody who's really good, who brings other skills and resources and stuff into a partnership. It could be your partnership with your spouse, with your mate, with a good friend, you know, here. Because this is definitely thinking about partnership, you know, friendship. You can do this with somebody. Now's the right time. Really, really consider this. I haven't seen this card before. There are certain cards from certain decks, like usually when I use decks over and over again, no matter how I shuffle, no matter how much I, take care of the cards and clean the cards, clean the energy and stuff up around the work area, certain cards come out a lot. And certain cards, I wonder, oh goodness, where did this card come from? I don't recall seeing this. But that's a good thing because it's not general, it's very, very specific. It's very specific for you. So you want to definitely, if you don't have like a partner, somebody in mind to do this with, start investigating that. Start seeing who you could partner up with. But I feel like you guys already know who this is. You know who the partner is. And you'll be splitting some stuff down the middle with the 2 6s to create balance and harmony where both of you can benefit. 2 of Pentacles here. Okay, all right. 3 of Wands. This is fire energy. You have 3 of Wands in your love. Take the lead. Take the lead. Wow, this is nice. Take the lead. This is more fire action. Go ahead and step out there. Take the lead. You step out there because there's negotiation here. You're negotiating with somebody, or you will need to negotiate whatever this thing is, whether it's in your relationship, in your home, in your family life, or because the Pentacles are also, it's also about home life and stuff, something that brings value. So whatever this is, and there's tough negotiation going on, or something that you're concerned that may happen within this, union, because this is a love card. This is what I use to find out what needs to be healed in your love life or partnership. This is regarding matters of the heart. If you can't decide on something here, take the lead. Take the lead. Be willing to step out there and be the first to say, okay, we're going on this voyage. This is what we're gonna do with the 3 of, like the 3 of Wands here. That's what this energy is. I'm going to be the one to go out here. I'm waiting for the ship to come in. I'm going to go to the docks. It's going to come in. Are you guys with me? Are you with me on this? Get with the program. Come on, let's do this. Honey, are you with me? Well, if you're hesitating, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. You can come with me if you want. It's up to you, but it's going to be done. I'm going to do it. Come hell or high water, I'm going to do this. With or without you, but if you want to get on board, come on, let's do it. Your health and wellness, fire energy, passion. Again, if you didn't follow what you needed to follow in the past because you're sitting here, you're thinking about the past, and you said to yourself, if I had the chance to do this all over again, I would do it. This is the second chance to do the same thing, or an opportunity coming in to do something similar. But follow your passion. Like I said, don't just do something for the sake of the money. Do something that involves your passion. Do something that involves something that you really want to do, that brings you rewards and fulfillment other than money. Because if your heart isn't in it, and I can tell you as a fire sign, if your heart isn't in it, you're going to get bored. Right over here. It's going to be something that fizzles out, and you're not going to want to continue. You're going to want to move on. You want to move on to something else. If some of you have got some fire signs somewhere in your chart, some fire in your chart somewhere, and you feel it, you understand where I'm coming from, then you know what I'm saying is true. Okay? Cancer, this was a phenomenal reading. I'm excited. Your energy is high. My energy is at like 100 right now, doing this reading for you. It's here, and you may be saying, some of you be saying, I don't know what this lady's talking about. I don't have any of this stuff going on. There may be something that you don't see yet, but it may still be going through your process and becoming, or this may not even resonate with you at all. Some of you, you're feeling this, you're in it, you know what I'm talking about. Some of you, these energies are here to get something jump started and really, get a ball rolling with some endeavors that you want to partake in. The energies here is coming, okay? So it may not make sense right now, but maybe if you look at it toward the end of the month and look back at it, you say, okay, I see where she's coming from. Yeah, wow, okay. And some of you, this is not your story. And it's okay, but if you like the reading, if you like what you saw, and you like something about it and would like to set up a personal private reading with me, you can do so. Get with me, contact me to the website at summerintuition.com, and you can book something and we get it going. Summerintuition.com, and you can find the information in the description box. Okay, before you leave, please don't forget to like, to give me the thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe, share with your friends, and also definitely comment on this video. I am so very interested to see what's going on and who this resonates with, and whether or not this is your story. I would love some feedback on this. Okay, Cancer, good luck to you. God bless. I love you guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for spending your time and for viewing this video and for booking appointments with me. Okay, take care. I'll be back around the middle of May with the mid-month love reading. Okay, take it easy, Cancer. Bye.